from a world of pirates beneath this western sky. We formed a new dominion, a land of livers high. The world shall own we're masters here, then hasten on the day. Huzzah, 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 huzzah for free America. The heroes and swear it proud to stay. The wretch that wouldn't tell you
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
From Europe and sea, all her fortune meet her in array. And fight and shout for free America.
New England is the historic epicenter for the American Empire, going back to the fighting for and founding of this nation during the American Revolutionary War, April 19th, 1775 and September 3rd, 1783. American Patriot forces, organized as the Continental Army and commanded by George Washington, defeated the British, leading to the Treaty of Paris in 1783, in which Great Britain recognized the independence and sovereignty of the United States. American colonies were established by royal charter in the 17th and 18th centuries. After the British gained victory over the French in the 7 Years' War in 1763, tensions and disputes arose between Britain and the colonies over a variety of issues, including the Stamp and Townshend Acts. These quarrels over taxation led to the Boston Massacre in 1770.
Suddenly, there's the blast of a musket. More shots follow.
In the Boston Tea Party in 1773.
On a cold December night, they boarded 3 ships in the Boston harbor. By morning, they dumped enough tea to make 100 cups for every soul in Massachusetts. Why were they so angry? The British Crown had given the world's biggest corporation, the near-bankrupt East India Company, a giant gift, an effective monopoly on importing tea.
Oh, I'm a man of business, sir. But believe me, my real satisfaction is in the utter defeat of these radical demagogues.
The bad blood between the British Monarchy and the American colonies will forever stain the soil in the upper northeast Atlantic and reverberates today in all 50 states of America. The underlying story of the American Revolution and the birth of the United States has been showcased symbolically and significantly through sports theater at the start of the new millennium in 2000. The first domino to fall in the U.S. Pluto return ritual were the attacks on the Twin Towers and World Trade Center on September 11, 2021. 9/11 was the match that lit the fire to the city of Boston, being regarded as the title town or city of champions for the next 20 years. United States of America begins a Pluto return ritual for Boston Sports Championships equals 333 in English reduction, while Revolutionary War symbolism is scripted through Boston sports success after 9/11 attack equals 333 in reduction as well. United States of America, New England title town, and Revolutionary War all equal 84 in reduction. Since the turn of the century, Boston's professional sports teams have won 12 championships. 6 by the Patriots, 2001, 2003, 2004, 2014, 2016, and 2018. 4 by the Red Sox, 2004, 2007, 2013, and 2018, and 1 each by the Celtics in 2008 and the Bruins in 2011, respectively. When the Bruins won the 2011 Stanley Cup Finals, the city of Boston became the first city in the 21st century to have at least 4 of its major professional league teams win a league championship, and became the only city to ever have championships in 4 major professional leagues within a 10-year span, accomplishing this feat in a span of 6 years, 4 months, and 9 days. From Patriots championship win on February 6, 2005 to the Bruins championship win on June 15, 2011. When considering the 2 most popular professional sports leagues in America, the NFL and NBA, the New England Patriots and Boston Celtics provide great insight on the history of America via its athletic theater. The team names symbolically say a lot about the area, but also the nation and its past. We discussed how the Patriot Act was implemented right after 9/11 and Tom Brady's first start at quarterback before going on to win the Super Bowl. But what was a patriot during the Revolutionary War? And how did they differ from their rivals? Patriots, also known as Whigs, were the colonists who rebelled against British monarchical control.
Vinatieri and making some great kicks against the Raiders. Two of the greatest kicks that I've ever seen in my life.
Here comes one of greater importance if he makes it. And it's right down the pipe.
Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler. Unreal. Malcolm Butler, who almost made the phenomenal play that wound up in Percy's arms. There are flags on the field for celebration. Amazing.
Their rebellion was based on the social and political philosophy of republicanism, which rejected the ideas of a monarchy and aristocracy, essentially inherited power. Instead, the philosophy favored liberty and unalienable individual rights as its core values. Republicanism would form the intellectual basis of such core American documents as the Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. The majority of patriots were found in the revolutionary hotbed town of Boston. When looking at the Celtics and their heritage, the Irish come to mind. About 300,000 Irish were in America during the time of the Revolutionary War. Historian Michael O'Brien, who devoted his life to the study of the Irish in the Revolutionary and colonial America, concluded that approximately 38% of Washington soldiers were either Irish-born or of Irish descent. Very interesting that the latest empire on earth, the United States of America, is at a very critical inflection point of this change with their very first Pluto return as a nation. Will their global dominance continue, or will another country drive the boat? Will you, as an individual, make the transformation in this age for the better? Will you embrace being on the edge of chaos, knowing you could capture order on a higher realm? Wherever the river flows, will you row? The future, no one knows. We will see how it goes as we are at the whim of Pluto.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
Join my Patreon today for only $5 to receive a monthly esoteric documentary on your favorite sports athletes and events. Real, raw, uncut, and uncensored without the limitations of YouTube. Join today to see the other side of the sports world.